I was already talking to myself before filming this video, before starting filming. But I was just saying that. Why did I lose my train of thought immediately? I was saying that I'm the happiest when he's in my life, but I cannot be his friend. And today it made me so happy, and I'm still so happy. And I know it's gonna make me sad again when I'm realizing we cannot be in each other. I cannot be in his life without being something more. And I could try my very best to do that, but I know that as long as we're talking, or if we would be friends, I would not be able to move on from him, because he was the greatest I've ever had. He has raised my standards so much, it's insane. That's 1 a.m. And of course I did a little stalking today. It's almost obsessive, it's weird. And she added a caption to her love song playlist of he loves me in a way that people told me that no boy ever could. And it stings. It stung a little bit when I read it, but then also I don't know, went to her Pinterest or whatever, and it was like, yeah, it's really great that somebody else can also feel all the love that he can give. Because truly, my friends keep saying that he's just a guy. I think I said it earlier as well. But for me, he was the whole world. And he is genuinely such a great guy. Genuinely. Am I upset that he moved on that fast? Yes, obviously. But he was so nice and respectful, and I have so much gratitude for him. And truly, the love that he gave me, the love that I received from him, I will forever keep that in me. Because so far, nobody else has loved me ever that much, and ever that kindly. And of course, he was anxious, and I was avoidant, and we just have just a lot of mental health problems, and that we just got stuck on that. Especially I, because I didn't really fully realize the implications of my mental health and how I functioned and how I function in relationships. And I'm not sure if he knows it either. But still, I have so much I have so much gratitude for him. On the notes, I still have it. I didn't delete it. Kind of, because that would be like deleting diary entries or something. I'm not ready for that yet. And before we started dating, or around when we started dating, I created a notes app, where I should actually stop my music. Anyways, now it's really white, and now it's pink. Okay, great. But I made this notes app. I started because he was calling with his mom, and he kissed me silently while calling with his mom, and that made my heart just burst. I was like, oh my god, because I think that's also when I call with my mom. It's serious, but it's also it stresses me out. So I just need to be ooh, I need to avoid. But he just came up to me and he kissed me and he continued with his conversation. I was like, oh my god, I don't know. And just the first times that we physically touched and stuff, he was always so hesitant to ask me out on a date or to kiss me for the first time. So I always did that with his build up, because I was also scared. But it always made it seem, I don't know, I guess as if I was bolder, which maybe I am in a little bit, but not that much. And the first times that we like physically touch each other or something at this place, or like, you know, when making out became a little bit more slowly. It also like I feel like that happened kind of slowly. Like it took like 2 months before we got to that point. Maybe it wasn't that slowly, but we yet again spat around our relationship. So, and but also like just the touching, that was kind of slowly, because he was so respectful about it. That's my point. Because I was sitting like on his lap or something, and he put his hand on my thigh, and then he was actually like, "Oh, like, is this okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course it's okay." And that was the first time anybody, actually, I think that's the only time anybody has ever asked me like, "Hey, is it okay if I put my hand there?" And I felt that like, oh my god. Consent is so sexy. It's so romantic. And like, it was the first time that I slept over at his place, which was our second date. But we met a couple of times before that, by the way. But yeah, it was on our second date, and I stayed over at his place because it was like 11 p.m. and I kind of didn't want to bike home because I was a little bit scared. And then I was like, well, you can stay over if you want. And then he did not touch me at all until he knew that I was awake. And I was like, oh my god. And I should stop thinking. Like, I think eventually, once we lived together, there were moments that like we would touch each other in our sleep. But also eventually we just kind of knew like, okay, we shouldn't touch each other to actually be able to sleep and fall asleep and stuff. But it was a lot more, I think he would wake up in the morning or something and call me. Oh, I should not talk about this. What the fuck? This love will come back to me in the sense of somebody else will love me this way. But yeah, my point is he was always so respectful and so nice. And like genuinely, he has raised the bar up to goddamn heaven. Even my ex that I'm still best friends with, like we're good as friends, and it's a little hard to admit in front of him, but like I'm so sorry, but the moment that guy is the better ex. Like he treated me as I like so well. It's just that like our mental health affected our relationship so much, and we just kind of didn't know how to figure it out anymore. And also like it's hard to do when you don't really have a good support system, because like I do not have my parents to rely on. I feel like he cannot really rely on his parents either. At least like his mom relies heavily, like emotionally, on him. And I'm not sure how well he can emotionally relate onto her. I'm not sure if he knows this, but like whatever. Dad, absolutely not. So, and then also like we're both on the other side of the country, basically. Like the only people that we have here are our friends, and then both of us, because we were so much together with each other, we paid a lot less attention, I guess, to like our friends here. Like we didn't really put in that much effort to build a community, because we were like, our social needs were met by being with each other. My laptop went asleep. So then it's a lot harder to do, and now he has built up a community, I think, a lot better. Like he's focusing so much more on his friends, because now he lives together with them as well, and like he hangs out so much more with them also at school. So that's really good. And then also like I hang out with my friends a lot more, and I open up a lot more with them, and like my best friends are moving here, so you know, we're both building up our friend groups and like our community. It's just, I don't know, I find it kind of still upsetting that I just didn't know these things. Because and with this, I mean like my avoidant attachment and stuff, and like how much my parents' upbringing affects my relationships with other people, and like emotional vulnerability. And it's annoying because like I'm not sure if I would have ever figured it out if we didn't break up. it's just upsetting that it needed to be with him, because it was so nice. And I mean, like, he was also very anxiously attached, but I think, like, we still, yet again, we have so much appreciation for each other, and I think we're both very grateful for each other. And I think that's also, we needed to lose something really greatly in order to have this wake-up call of, we need to get, like, our lives together. And for me, that means opening up to people and, like, actually letting them in and not go all avoidant. And for him, it was being more active, I guess, in his life, and doing more things, and, like, relying more on others, or, like, hang out, like, socializing more. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to feel all these emotions, like these positive emotions, or these not devastatingly upsetting emotions this week, um, about him, because I'm so used to having, like, going through all 5 stages of grief at all time, and now it has, like, now it's just this week he didn't really feel real, because I guess, like, I started to realize that, like, the daydream version of him is not him at all, which I very much also knew. And now also that we talked and we updated each other's lives, it's just so nice. It's so easy to talk to him. Once we're past the awkward stage, like, it's so easy to talk to him, and I think, yeah, we also just wanted to update each other about our lives. Yet again, I have no idea how we started talking about the water bottles. Maybe I was like, oh, I have a new water bottle. But then both of us were like, oh yeah, same. Like I got a new water bottle because it started new work, and we just kind of updated each other. Um, I feel like my heart is mending itself slowly. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a really big crash out again. Still don't like seeing couples, but especially like those that I see in real life, because I'm like, oh, I wish I was still like that. Um, but I'm hoping that my heart is mending itself, and that I can just focus on school and stuff, and I'm feeling so much more. Okay, obviously, like, I was happy today, and also I realized while I was in the shower that I got more happy because I'm happy. I'm like, oh my god, I can feel happiness again. But yeah, like, I'm getting so tired now, actually. Yeah, right now, because I feel a lot more calmer, and also, like, I'm going to the student counselor to talk about, like, all of these steps that I need to do with school, and for the last, like, 2 weeks, I've been working a lot more on school. It's also becoming a little bit less stressful. It's just the sleeping is still bad, but the student counselor also said, like, yeah, you need to go to the doctor for that. So I should probably make an appointment for that soon. Um, yeah, it's weird. I always have a feeling that I had, like, a... Never mind. I want to say, like, oh, I once had, like, a dream about them dating or something. But I'm not sure if that was, like... If that was her, that was, like, his new girlfriend in the dream, or if it was, like, a friend of mine. Because my memory and, like, my daydreams and stuff, they can very much easily blend in with each other. I think it also helps that, like, because I've been now living here for quite a while without him, that slowly, that, like, right now I'm not really expecting him to come home anymore. I'm not really expecting him to be here anymore. So slowly, like, the ghost of him is also going out of this apartment in a weird way. Like, if I would picture him right now sitting on the couch, it would feel like this daydream version of him, which isn't really him, because the daydream version is a lot more, it's a lot meaner, a lot more assertive. and a lot more like, I'm ditching my girlfriend to be with you. Like, he would never do that. He's a very devoted lover. I'm very, really grateful to have experienced that in my life. Actually, like, I'm just, I don't know, I'm grateful. I guess this is also what, like, my situationships, my rebounds of the past couple of months, they almost all said to me like, oh, like, you have improved my life so much. I'm so grateful to have like known you and stuff, and like you've healed like a part of me, and I'm like, nice that I've healed a part of you. One, don't feel that also, or in the sense like I do not feel that, and especially not with you. I have no idea what you healed. But now I'm feeling that, but then obviously about my ex, that he, yeah, yet again, I think we came in and out of each other's lives at the perfect moment, and I will just very much cherish these last 2 months that I still have like some part of him, and then I'll cry when it's summer, and then life moves on. Like, I keep on telling my friends as well, like, oh, by summer I think I'll be fine, because then I don't have to see him again. But they do have to accept the fact that I will be quite sad for a little bit in the beginning. And then, like, I'm fully ready to, like, say goodbye and stuff, and to just not do things anymore. Yeah. Need somebody else to obsess over. Because that's my bad habit. Like, I always need to check up on my old things. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. I need to block people. Yes, very tired ramblings at 1 a.m. Probably 1:30 by now. Guess I wasn't kidding when I said like, hey, when I sent that voice message before I started recording these, like back in March. And then I responded back to him like, yeah, I don't think I will need to send you any voice message anymore. And like even a couple of days ago, I still like a week ago, I was like, oh my god, what if I get drunk and I text him to ask him if he has missed me. And like today I'm okay. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Now, who knows what will happen when I'm drunk texting. But right now, if I would get drunk right now, I would feel the urge to drunk text him, I would just be like, just to let you know, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you. So that's a lot less embarrassing. It's still pathetic, and he would be like, okay, girlie, thank you, I appreciate that. And now let's get you to bed. So yeah. He will forever be truly the one by Taylor Swift for me. Because also I used her lyrics of tossing pennies, roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool on a post on Instagram like 2 years ago when I went to Mamma Mia with Bestie X, Bestie Tree, and him, and also we had like a Eurovision party with some people here. And then he showed up after work, and I was like, oh, there's still alcohol. And then we drank all the alcohol accidentally, and I was so drunk, and I was just like sitting on the ground, yapping to him. And at some point, it was like this sort of thing, because I think I was just really tired. Or I think I was like showing something, so I was like this, and like him being this or something. And somebody took a picture, so I also posted that. And guess that became true. I jinxed it. Yeah. Anyways, the stars truly knew, because comparing our birth charts, it's so true. Everything is so true. Like, we only had one negative thing, and it was indeed our emotions. And I was indeed the one who was like, oh. So yeah, very interesting. I need to talk to, actually, I want to say I need to talk to more people so I stop rambling, but I know myself, I do not stop rambling. He also knows this. because eventually it would just kind of be quiet and I would just be rambling on. Guess that's also now very quickly how you know when I'm doing bad, because then I stop rambling. Yeah. Guess this is how life goes. I guess life will always turn out okay and great. As long as we forgive ourselves and we love ourselves and we just try our best for ourselves, even if our best may not feel like the greatest option at some point, or like maybe not feel like, you know, very high. But we were just doing, like, we're always making choices based on what's best for us with the knowledge that we have at that moment. So we need to forgive ourselves for that. You know, maybe at one point I'll download all of these videos and I'll combine like a compilation of all the poetic quotes that I say, and like half of them will be stolen from the internet. Yeah. Yeah, there will be. I was also too lazy to write in my diary. That's why I'm talking. I am so tired now. Holy shit. Okay. Bye-bye.